Hello, everyone. Good morning, happy lunchtime, or good evening to you, depending on where you're joining us from. My name is Alice, and I will be your host for today's webinar, How Torrid is Setting the Trend, if you'll forgive the pun, with next-generation site search. Just before we start, a quick overview of what to expect today. So we'll kick off with some intros, set the scene with a brief overview, and then we will get to the fun part. I'll be interviewing our speaker, Sumaira, on the challenges Torrid has been facing, the path they've taken to create a really very good online experience, and the top tips and tricks for anyone facing a similar journey. If you have any questions after the webinar, I've left my email at the end, so just drop me a note afterwards. And of course, we will send out a recording to you. So, to introduce our speaker, we are lucky to have Sumaira Khan from Torrid, the US retail chain who specialize in plus-size fashion clothing. Sumaira is eCommerce Programme Manager, and from her role remit, is quite a busy person. Sumaira oversees the execution of important strategic projects, for example, in enhancing their online experience through search. She's the key liaison between e-commerce, marketing, technical teams, and is responsible for making sure the projects get delivered in time and effectively. So, Sumaira, thank you very much. We're very lucky to have you here today.
Hi, Alice. Thanks for having me.
Sumaira, really good to have you. Thank you. I know you're very busy. My name's Alice Wyatt. Very quick introduction. I look after partner marketing at Bloomreach, and as you can probably tell from my accent, I work in London. Bloomreach is a software vendor. We're helping commerce companies to compete with the Goliath of Amazon and its counterparts. And we have an experience platform with two applications. We have an AI-powered search and merchandising, and we have a CMS. And both of these are a killer combination to increase online revenue and really hope to make your customers come back again and again. So that intro's done, and now we're going to go on to the good stuff. So why are we here today? Why are we focusing on the experience that shoppers are getting online, and why is there so much demand for this topic? You'll all be aware of the pressures in commerce. Amazon is encroaching on the space. They're taking market share aggressively, and companies really are struggling to compete. If you take a look at Amazon and what they're up to, they really are winning in two ways. They're winning based on price, and they're winning based on convenience. The savvy companies, much like Torrid, have identified a space where Amazon are not necessarily winning, which is really around building a holistic experience for shoppers that engages them, makes them feel part of something, educates them, and fosters brand loyalty. Therefore, what's kicked off is a drive for digital transformation to create these compelling experiences, which is why it's very nice to have Sumaira here to tell us the interesting story of Torrid and the steps they've taken to build this world-class experience. So without further ado, let's dive into our first question. Sumaira, could you please introduce yourself? You're now in the hot seat, and tell us a bit more about your role.
Sure. So my name is Sumaira Khan. I'm an e-com program manager here at Torrid. My role really consists of developing and executing a variety of strategic projects that support Torrid's goals and initiatives. So anything that's essentially omni-channel, I'm involved with. I work with a number of different business units depending on the project needs, and the project can be something as simple as a couple of months to a year plus in terms of complexity.
Fantastic, thank you. So obviously we've learned a little bit more about you and your role, but it'd be great if you could tell us a bit more about Torrid, who they are today, and what the online vision for Torrid is as a company.
So Torrid is essentially a fashion apparel retailer that specializes in sizes 10 through 30. Our company's vision is really to offer a first-at-fit experience, and the goal is to offer products that complement both our customer size and shape for every body type.
So it seems like creating a great experience for your customers online is a priority at Torrid. Why is search an important element of this?
I think search is really important to us because we offer such a wide array of apparel. It spans from swimwear to shapewear and all the major categories in between, really. So tops, dresses, jeans, you name it, we probably carry a portion of it. In addition to that, We carry licensed merchandise as well. So we have a pretty good following in terms of the pop culture merchandise that we offer, special releases. We have a lot for our customer to look at on the site and for her to look for. So what our goal is really to offer a robust search engine that offers our customer a refined and more precise search result, which allows her to shop efficiently. We don't want her to miss what's out there. We want her to be able to find and execute on what it is that she's looking for.
Okay, excellent. I think we were engaged, obviously, with Bloomreach and Torrid around this search project. What were you looking to achieve by upgrading your search tool? What were the main pain points you were facing and that you were looking to address?
We were really looking to achieve an improved overall experience. A couple of specific pain points we had were the accuracy of our search results and the flexibility to adjust those results based off of her behavior. What we've learned through Bloomreach is that there is a fairly complex algorithm that we quite enjoy in terms of what our search results offer and the accuracy of those results. That really makes it easy for her to go online, see what not only she's looking for, but what other customers are looking at in terms of their popularity, and seeing if it's in line with what other people are looking for, searching for, or if she's looking for something that's a little bit different. It's going to give her an array of results, but all within the span of what she's searching.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Let's move on to our next question. So, use Demandware, or now Salesforce Commerce Cloud, for your e-commerce platform. And actually, the Bloomreach and Demandware or Salesforce Commerce Cloud combination is one that's gaining a lot of traction. Why was this a good combination for you? And is there anything you could talk about the integration? It might be helpful for other people on the call.
Sure. So I oversaw the Torrid business integration of this. I worked with a PM partner on the IT side as well, and we actually integrated alongside with our sister company at the same time. So really, Bloomreach had to integrate two different brands simultaneously in a very short amount of time. I believe the entire project was approximately 6 weeks. So it was very, very, very tight. And in terms of the deliverable of a final product, I feel that both Bloomreach's team as our teams were heavily involved in communication, collaboration, very tight time frames. But all in all, I felt like the integration and the execution of the project was not only on time, but we were able to receive the training and see the results fairly quickly once we were able to go into the tool and, play with the rules and learn about bearing and boosting products. So it really was a very successful integration for us.
Okay, good to hear. And the next question is, we've got a slide here that shows different features of your new search, including having a highly relevant search, AI-driven, etc. But what impact would you say that having an advanced or enhanced search engine has had for you and your team?
I really think for us it was the level of confidence we now have in terms of what we show our customer for the product she is looking for. Not only are the search results now consistent, but they're very accurate. If she's searching for a dress, she's not going to see a red shoe in the middle of a page, which is something we were experiencing in the past. Not only is she offered a fairly smooth, seamless experience, she's also going to be able to go on throughout our site with confidence and know that what she is searching for, she's actually finding and not missing. I think in terms of revenue, that also helps us with conversion. If she's looking for a search result and we don't have it, we can quickly react to that if we do carry the product and make sure that our customers are receiving the results that they should.
Okay, I need to go and check it out. Hopefully you guys ship to the UK. Okay, fantastic. Let's move on to the next slide. So where do you see the future of search going for retailers and brands? I'd love your kind of industry input on this.
I mean, I think there's a lot out there for search. I feel the buzzword these days is really voice. Voice search is now what everyone's sort of focusing on with the introduction of Alexa and our phones and Google Home. Everyone's talking to their devices. Siri is a big one as well, and they want to see the results fairly quickly. So I think voice is a big step forward for us, and it's something that we want to explore. But more than voice for us is the visual search, knowing that our customers are using their phones constantly. They're constantly engaged on the phones. We have an app. They're very active on both the web, the mobile web, and the app. So for us to implement a visual search feature would really be the next step for us. So we would be able to, for example, take a picture of a denim shirt, and it'll show the Torrid search results. What product do we have that's similar to that denim shirt you're looking for? Are you looking for, a light denim that's oversized that ties in the front, or are you looking for a cropped denim shirt with short sleeves? Whatever that image is, it'll render similar results that we carry both online and in store.
Okay, sounds pretty cool. It leads very nicely onto our next question, which is, what can we look forward to from Torrid in the future? I'll certainly be following you closely as a brand. Are there any new initiatives or plans that you're able to share with us?
Our goal is really to utilize the Bloomreach platform a lot more. We've implemented the search, and there's a couple other features that we've either implemented or working to do so right now. But I think for us, personalization will be great. A/B testing is another great tool that we are big fans of here at Torrid. We'd love to see what is she responding to, how can we improve what we're offering her, is what we're showing her the right assortment, and A/B testing through Bloomreach does allow us to do that. So those are really our two big points of focus going forward.
Okay, fantastic. So you only have one question left. So let's tackle this one. Sumaira, tips and tricks. So I think this will be really useful for everybody on the call. We have a lot of retailers and brands on the call, amongst others. And I think it would be great if you're able to share some advice to people. What's the secret to success? People are obviously undergoing this digital transformation journey themselves. What could you offer them in terms of advice or guidance?
So I'll share what sort of we thought would work for us and what we've implemented and what really has sort of pushed us forward. The first one is enhancing both not just your search, but also your navigation. Really the ease of finding the products that she is looking for and not cluttering your navigation, and giving direct search results is a number one concern of ours. We want to make sure that whatever she's looking for, she can find easily, and she's seeing the right assortment of product. So enhancing navigation and search is definitely, I think, the first on our list. Second to that, streamlining the checkout process is very important. We don't want her to click through multiple pages. We don't want load times to deter her from completing checkout. And I think that the faster checkout process we can offer, and I think Amazon has sort of mastered that one-click sort of checkout process, the better it is for her. So we have a one-page checkout at this point, where previously it was multiple steps for us, and that was a big gain for us as well. And then finally, it's personalizing her experience. I don't think it's enough now to say, for us, it's our customers are female, so we could say, hey, ladies, this is going to be great for you, but rather I'll say, hey, Alice, you're a size 14. These jeans are going to look perfect on you. So it's really personalizing our messaging to our customers, because our customers do come in an array of different shapes and sizes, and we do stress fit on our site. That's really what differentiates us from our competitors, is we have a fabulous fit. So to personalize messaging to her, to tell her specifically what works for her body, shape, and size is something that we work on daily. So those are probably my top three tips I would give everyone is personalize your messaging to your customer, offer a great checkout experience, and enhance navigation and search.
Boom, good tips. Thank you, Sumaira.
You're welcome.
That was fantastic. It's been a very quick, fun quick fire question round. We've been very lucky to have you here. I know you've got a lot of projects going on, and Torrid are really doing some interesting things. So thank you for telling the story.
Thank you.
Also, of course, to our audience, thank you for your participation. It's encouraging to have quite so many people with us on this webinar, and I guess it's testament to Sumaira and Torrid's interesting story. So I'm sure there'll be lots of questions. If you have any questions, you've got my email on the screen, alice.wyatt@bloomreach.com. Drop me a note and I will make sure I get back to you. And look out for the on-demand recording, which we'll be sending out. Thank you all very much. And Sumaira, thank you very much.
Thanks, Alice.
Bye.
Bye.